Hey girl,
Hey Jack,
I'm Brock,
I'm Rafiq.
and welcome to
Conversippin'.
Aye. Ooh.
How is everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well.
I know I am.
I know.
Got wine right now.
It's always fun when I got my wine.
Amen to that.
So today, good people all over the world, we're talking about friends.
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 Do you have any? No, I'm kidding.
Poor thing.
If you don't, we're
Poor
going to
thing.
teach you how to get some today.
Here's how to make friends.
No, so yeah. So it was more specifically as an adult making friends. Like genuinely true friends.
I am a social butterfly.
Same.
So I don't actually think I know any strangers. I just don't think the word stranger is in my vocabulary. So I will talk to anyone, spark up any kind of conversation over anything. Wine, food, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm real quick to exchange information. These days, less so than prior years. 'Cause people are crazy. So I'm more likely to give like my social media
Oh yeah.
as a way to get in contact with me.
And mine's so
And then
easy. I'm
we
literally
evolve from
like,
that.
pop that Brock on all of them.
Yeah, I mean, well, all of them are my name, so
Oh, well, that's even easier.
except for my Instagram and my Snapchat.
Okay, that's not all of them.
I realized that after I said it. I'm just gonna drink some more.
So I can go along with what Rafiq said on being a social butterfly. I don't feel like I meet people that I don't know. I feel like I know everybody when I see them, even if I have never met them before. And striking up a conversation is pretty simple for me. It's like I just talk to them. Now there is a way that I will shut up around somebody if I have an interest in them other than being a friend, and they're hot. And then I start getting intimidated, but that's another day.
She doesn't relate to that, but
That's the only time you'll never see me start speaking. Like, I will just be tight-lipped.
Really?
Tight-lipped. I can't even form a
Why is
conversation.
that?
I don't know. It's like when I see a hot person or someone I think is like more attractive than I am myself, and I just feel like I just can't say one word. I just feel like I get stunned. I'm like a deer in headlights, and I'm like, I hope I don't make that face because that probably deter them away even more. But that's just what happens with me. But okay. So what we're trying to say is that there's several different types of people in the world. We have the personalities, and I'm sure you can probably agree with that we can just go out together, separate, and just make a friend wherever we go.
Yep.
Don't matter if we're in a new city.
Nope.
Doesn't matter what venue it's at. We can be at a bowling alley. But you may have that same personality, but you might be more on the shy side.
yeah, and I can see that being a little harder. Or I guess like depending where people socialize, in very packed, very busy public places. So maybe it's easy to be intimidated by the amount of people there and just the energy. And then a lot of times people don't go by themselves, so people are always in groups.
Yeah.
And so I think, well, from my conversations with other people members of society that have communicated this problem, they are intimidated about interjecting into a group.
Mm-hmm.
Where they want to say hi, but they don't know how to go say hi. And I'm always like, I'll like bump your group. Like I'll jump in any little conversation that you're having. Like, hey, how you doing? Like what works for me, and maybe this will work for you. So it's a little tidbit. This is free of charge. So what works for me is I tend to compliment. So I lead in with a little compliment. You just you pass the person that you're like targeting. This is like you're targeting them.
It's a hunt.
It's a hunt for a friend. So you see them, you pass them, you're like, oh, hi, I like your jeans. And that's an easy segue into my name is, so-and-so, my name is blah, 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 what's your name? who are these people that you're with? Or maybe you're not like that, because I'm very direct. So I'll be like, what's your name? And then go around the circle. And then I like to give out a compliment for each person in the circle. And so without telling too much. Because sometimes, well, I genuinely find something good. I'm a silver lining type of person. So I'll find the good, because they could look busted. But, I mean, everybody got that one. Everybody got that one friend.
Yeah, and if you don't know who that friend is, it might be you.
And that was no tea, no shade.
No, I mean, but that's, I've always heard that. But that's okay, as long as you're still in that friend
group. Let me tell you something.
You got friends.
I'll tell you what, the best thing that I could tell anybody in life is just to own whatever it is. Own it. If you bust it, own it. Own it. And then just charge in there like you that busted be. I'm not going to cuss. You see, I did very good.
But yeah, that is, for me, and for me, growing up in a small town and stuff, I had friends from, back there. I don't really have them anymore. But I met all my friends organically. Like, I met them at a party. Yeah. I met most of my adult friends, and that's specific what we're talking about today, I met through an organization called Stonewall. So Stonewall's helped me a lot because I started with kickball, and then I went into dodgeball and flag football, and I've gained something from each of those teams I've been on, a new friend. They might not be my close-knit circle friend, but I've made friends that I go out and say hi to, and I can do stuff with, and I get invited to places.
Yeah, I would say that Stonewall is a great organization. It's just an adult rec league like any other. So adult rec leagues are great places to meet new people. And in my experience, most of the participants are there to, in fact, meet more people and to have fun. And so it's this light, fun activity that you're in. There's a little competition, but some people live off of that. And then you just meet people. You mingle, and then I've developed some very close friendships from Stonewall. I met Brock through Stonewall, which is really funny because I've been in the club scene for a long time, and so most of my contacts have come from the club scene. So, but I actually didn't see you until Stonewall.
Yep.
So,
and then we started going to the clubs together.
Yeah. Well, it might have been a bad influence. It's okay, we have fun.
Always have fun. But no, and like I was saying, I've met quite a few people. Like one of my close friends, Tyler. Now I met him through Stonewall at bowling.
Yeah.
Specifically, and we were all on a team together, and I met him through that, and we've stayed really close. My real estate agent I met through Stonewall bowling. And he's became a great friend as well since then. So it's been great.
Yeah, adult rec leagues are
it's a good segue.
If you're looking for some adult friends, or maybe you just need to find some new friends in more diverse areas of life, I would definitely suggest find an adult rec league, join in the sport that you are interested in.
But just if you don't feel like you're really good at a sport, pick one that's not that intense, like bowling, for example. If that's available in your area, just do it. Try it. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get something out of it, and you'll learn some things for sure.
Yeah. I think it's important as we get older that you have a diverse group of friends. Well, really, my friend group spans the spectrum. But the interesting thing, and I think this might be the challenge, is the level of closeness that you allow. And so I hear the saying, or I see this tweet all the time, as you get older, your friend network is supposed to decrease, and you're supposed to be, this person with one good friend. And I don't believe that at all.
I don't either. Right now, I have 7 in my close-knit circle, so I feel like that if I didn't have that 7, I feel like I wouldn't have someone constantly to be doing stuff with.
Yeah.
If I only had one good friend and she can't get off work, what good is she for me for right now? Like, I'm ready to go on this vacation that you can't take with me, so I need backups.
Actually, another very interesting thing is I have not actually went on a vacation with my best friends. Oh, maybe like one or two, but we haven't like traveled just us with the intent to travel. Something is always interrupted. So usually it's my finances that interrupt, but I think that's very interesting is that I haven't with my three best friends.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gone on a trip.
That's fine. We're going on a trip together. I guess don't tell them. Hey. Guess what time it is?
Is it that time already?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! It's time for our
fan question.
I really like these guys. Y'all have given us a lot of very interesting questions.
Yes, I can't wait to read this one. Let me go ahead and do that. Shimmy, shimmy. What is your biggest pet peeve? Well, can I first say that I have a lot of them? A lot. But we're talking about the biggest one, so let's I'll let you start on that one.
Okay. Well, I have to say that grinds my gears when someone is in like a meeting or like a focus group or just like a group of friends, and someone says something, and then it doesn't really matter what it is, but they say something, and then this person says the exact same thing.
As if they weren't listening.
As if it was their own individual thought. That grinds my gears. I have a coworker that does it all the time, and I get so close to cussing that I just have to like, oh my gosh, like they literally. So here's an example. Let me paint it for. I'll make it clear. It's fine. I'll make it plain. We're in a meeting, and I say I need these reports done by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this person would say, so you need these reports done by Tuesday.
What I just said.
Literally just said that. What? Oh my God. He does it all the time. And I cannot stand it. Oh my God, it makes me so mad.
Like, do you need a Q-tip? Clean out your ears?
Like, I mean, what? Let me do another example because these are really funny. We were at Boxcar and he was like, oh, someone was like, let's play air hockey. Okay. And then he was like, we should play air hockey. Sorry. And see how it gets me riled up.
Gears are grinding.
It just gets me. It's just like a fire. Shut up. In my bones. Got to release it.
Oh my gosh.
What about you?
So mine's a bit more personal, I guess. So I hate people that waste food. Hate that. It's like you ordered a steak, you ordered salad, you ordered potatoes, you ordered all this stuff, intentions to eat them, I'm assuming. And then you're like, oh, I'm done. And then the waiter comes to ask for a box, and they're like, oh, I don't eat leftovers. Say what? You ordered all this food, and you're going to let half of it go to waste? Say who? Huh? And the reason that this is one of my pet peeves, I feel like I should share the backstory, is that I was raised in a poor community. That, I would go 1 to 2 weeks without having real solid foods. I was light bread with ketchup on it. That was the meal.
Ketchup sandwich?
Yeah. Ketchup sandwich was my savior when I was a child for a lot of years. So, so seeing someone throw away food will grind my gears, and I will be mad. I don't care if you're my best friend. But now all my best friends know if they ain't going to take it home, they still order a box and hand it to me.
Right.
I was like, oh, you're not gonna take that, waiter? Can I get a box?
I also do that. I'll be like, oh wait, you don't want that? Oh yeah, you can box that right on.
Yeah,
I'll take it with
put
me.
it in my bag.
What?
That's what I want.
Right
That's
to
what I
lunch.
need. Well, that's my pet peeve. So, but I have several more, and I think you'll learn some more once we go along through this journey together, like we are each week. Whoever wrote this fan question, and we should make this a monthly pet peeve time. Like every month we have a pet peeve.
I have car pet peeves.
Yeah.
I have like waiter pet peeves. Oh. Oh.
So look forward to some more pet peeves.
We went to this expensive restaurant. And that's all fine and dandy. And I had to, first of all, I ordered a shot for the guest of honor. And it came with rocks in it. Like she was gonna sip it. I feel like if I want to take a shot of like a double Kettle One, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to sip it. If I was gonna sip it, I would say, give me Kettle One on the rocks.
Yeah.
That's how I would order that. Not give me a shot of Kettle One. That's why it's called a shot.
Yeah, it's
so
called
that
a
you
shot.
can shoot it.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying? So that's a pet peeve. Listen to me when I want. Okay? Listen. Sounds like a problem, but you won't judge me. Okay?
We haven't been judging you guys.
Oh, maybe a little bit. So, some of these questions.
I know, we've had quite a few so far. So we want to introduce a new thing that we're going to try, and it's called Word of the Month. Word of the Month. What's the word of the month?
I didn't know about this. It's new to me.
Surprise!
Okay, so what is the word of the month?
Okay, so how the word of the month works is that, conversipin is two words that came together and made our show. So we decided,
Someone should do a TikTok.
I guess more of me decided that we should combine two words a month that is kind of cool and something that you can adapt in your own life.
Okay,
in
I'm
your
here for
speech.
it.
So, word of the month is scenario.
Okay.
A situation and a scenario.
Scenario.
Yes. So it's bigger than just being a situation. It turned into a scenario. So it was a situation turned scenario. Now it's a scenario.
So okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
I like it. So a scenario would be, we go to the club.
Okay.
So it's Becky, Karen, and
Amanda.
So Becky, Karen, and Amanda go to the club. Karen gets drunk as she always does, and they lose Karen. Then they find Karen in the bathroom with 7 guys trying to pick her up from the toilet. That's a scenario.
Yeah, that is a scenario. It was a situation by not being able to find them turned into a scenario of the singing that was happening.
Karen, get yourself together, girl.
Stop talking to managers.
Every weekend. Why do we have to look for you every weekend, Karen? Every weekend.
Karen, I heard you was talking about to my manager.
That's my girl, though. Karen is my girl. She get that manager and she get it right.
Oh, that's a good one to talk about sometime. It's like,
Karen and the manager.
Getting things right at places that you're at. So that could be a good one.
Get them together.
Yeah, I don't let things just slide by.
No.
And it's always when there's a valid reason behind it. I'm not going to do it just out of spite. Like, I'm going to do it because it should be. It's because there's a valid reason behind that.
Yeah, I don't need a reason. I'll do it. Get you together.
And get it together.
That part.
Alright. Well, I've had a great time today.
I did too.
It's like, mind you guys, we see each other probably 3 or 4 times a week. So.
Yeah, that's factual.
So it's not like we only come together once a week to do the show. It's just an added bonus that you guys are with it. Yeah, I've been drinking slow today.
Oh, okay.
Still don't have anything on my stomach yet.
Oh.
So, until next week, I'm Brock.
I'm Rafiq.
Go out and converse with your besties.
Wink.